You don't need animal products to make all those sugary food desserts.
Yeah.
Not a mindless eating machine. If I am to change this image, I must first change myself. Fish are friends, not food.
It's like if there's fake butter, fake eggs, I think if they're fake eggs.
Yeah? Huh. You can make anything mostly.
Even fake cheese.
Plant-based. Yeah.
Even if you like blue cheese, I think you can make a vegan blue cheese.
Maybe. We'll talk about it. So you guys
And
got
they
a lot
have
of different
almond milk.
topics to cover.
Hey y'all!
Hey, hi, hello.
As you can see my
Love bugs.
This.
What's going on?
Oh, no.
Okay, it's been a minute since I made a YouTube video. We got a lot going on here. It's Christmas time.
Yeah.
So first things first, you guys. Before I start this video, per usual, I just want to say I'm obviously not a registered dietitian. I'm not going to pressure you into becoming vegan. I'm not going to like yell at you, try to shame you into becoming vegan.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Because it didn't happen overnight for me. You're not Ronald, you're not Nick. Don't worry, you don't have to live with me and hear all my ramblings of why you should become vegan. But for real, figure out what's best for your health before you start your vegan journey or any kind of diet. You can always go to your doctor, get blood work done, check to see what you're already deficient in, see over time if veganism is helping your body, you know, because there's a lot of stuff that people will say about why you shouldn't go vegan because you'll be deficient in this, deficient in that. But before becoming vegan, you already might be deficient in something. So get all that checked out. I think that would be really cool for me to do a video documenting that. Yeah, to see how my blood work is looking. Maybe we'll do that. This has been a long transition. That's why I'm making this video, so we can talk about how I got to where I am now, a year later from giving up meat to now being full-on vegan, plant-based life and rocking it, loving it.
Yes, queen! Yes, queen!
And if you watch my other videos, you know I ate meat and I thought a lot of the stuff that I was doing was healthy, and that has changed over the years. So, you know, I want to be here to help you grow and to evolve in your health journey. And maybe you've been thinking, my hands will not stay still. Maybe you've been thinking about going vegan, and yeah, so maybe it's just cool for you to hear from someone else that's done it. And I'm just here to share my trial and errors per usual. And so let's get into it. Let's get on like how this whole thing started for me. Okay, so I will make separate videos, you guys, for going vegan for your health, going vegan for the planet, and going vegan for the animals. Because they're all
for the whole world.
right. There's a lot of supplements I can talk about, different recipes. I've filmed a couple videos already. I just need to get it all together. But first things first, I just think it's really important to talk about how I got here. And if you look at my old videos starring Ryland and I've given tips about how to get your kids to eat healthier, how to eliminate sugar from your diet, eliminate bad processed foods. Of course, a lot of my videos have animal products in them. But I'm not going to delete it. It's all a part of the journey, you guys. And from this point on, obviously, I'm going to be talking about plant-based recipes, but you can still learn a lot from my old videos because it's been like almost like a 3-year journey, even just in my whole fitness, health, lifestyle to get to where I am. If you guys have been following my channel for a while, you know I've lost over 40 pounds and gone and tried a whole bunch of different stuff in the gym with my diet, you know, just whatever. But the common base of everything that I have learned is to start slow, be patient with yourself, like cut yourself some slack, be nice to yourself, you guys. Transitioning into anything, becoming a brand new person, out of anything you do in your life, you guys, it's hard. I'm not one of those people that transitioned into a vegan overnight and never looked back. Okay, so my whole vegan journey, you guys, it started in January of 2017. And I decided to cut out all meat besides shrimp. So I haven't had meat in almost a year. And so I guess I could say maybe more pescatarian. I was still having dairy, but I also cut out my whey protein at the same time, and I replaced it with a plant-based protein, which I have showed a little bit of that. So in January, guys, the reason that I started to give up all this meat is because I was constantly counting my macro. I was meal prepping all the time. First of all, I was getting really bored of just cooking the same freaking chicken over and over again, and the meat, it just started to make me feel really funny. I mostly ate ground turkey and chicken multiple times a day because I was obsessed with getting my freaking protein in, or I was having whey protein, which was starting to cause a lot of like stomach problems, and I don't think I was digesting it that well. So I just said, you know what, whatever, I'm gonna cut out meat. It's making me feel like freaking crap, and if I can find a plant-based protein that's still super delicious and I'm not gonna feel all bloated and gassy after I eat it, then bravo. I've been drinking almond milk for like a really long time, so really whey protein was my only like big milk source, I guess. So I felt really good, you guys. Cutting out the meat was really like no problem. The hardest thing for me was, there's a place called Becky's here in Texas. They have really good kolaches, and there's barbecue in Texas. So, you know, sometimes the smells makes you think that, oh, you can only have the meat, but I learned really quickly that I can go have baked potatoes still with the barbecue sauce on it, because it's mostly the flavoring of the meat that people like. It's not the meat itself. No one wants to eat a bland piece of chicken or ground turkey with no seasoning. At first, it was just a lot about how I was feeling, so I guess you could say it was health motivated at first.
Oh, hi, kitty. We got a brand new cat right
You
now.
guys, we have a new kitty.
He's so fluffy, I'm gonna die. So fluffy.
Say hi, Evie. Say hi to the YouTube channel. You haven't met them yet.
Hi. How you doing? Good.
Shakiti Weedy.
Good. Yay. Can you make on me, please?
And you know what, you guys? We actually found her outside of a vegan place.
Yeah,
It's meant to be. If I never would have switched to veganism, I wouldn't have found my baby kitty that needed
Well,
to be
there was-
rescued. My health, it really matters to me. Obviously, I have a whole freaking Instagram and YouTube dedicated to it, and I also was like learning more about how our earth is being affected by, you know, eating animal products, and that's for another video. So all these things kind of like got combined. It wasn't really about the cruelty to the animals yet, but we got there, you guys. I'm more informed now. And anyway, we took our first trip. This was like a big test to me, to Disney World. It was really hard when I went out of my element, took my first trip to Disney. You know, I wasn't as in control of what I was gonna be eating, but luckily, you guys, if you plan ahead and you look and you see what meals serve what, then you can know that there's going to be plenty of options like for you to eat. Even, I've said this before, when you go out to eat and you want to be healthier, maybe you're cutting out a lot of like processed foods. It doesn't even need to be that like you're cutting out meat. Just like plan ahead. Once again, I got a whole video on that about when you're going out to eat, tips, yada yada. So went to Disney World, survived it. Plenty of options that had shrimp as my main protein. Once again, I wasn't as informed about different sources of protein as I am now, because I know that's everyone's freaking huge concern with vegans. All of a sudden, people want to get like concerned about people's eating habits, even though they probably just finished like a freaking McDonald's burger, which is totally terrible for you, right? And that's why I'm gonna have a video about that, all the vitamins and nutrients and stuff, and how to make sure you're eating what you need to be eating. And whether you're vegan or not, I'm getting so sidetracked, you need to make sure you're always getting these like vitamins and nutrients so you're not deficient in anything. Just because you're eating animal products doesn't mean that, I mean, we all know this, but it doesn't mean that you're not deficient in any vitamins. I mean, you can eat all the hamburgers in the world, but are you getting your greens in? Are you getting beans? You know what I'm gonna show. Anywho, where was I going with that?
Oh, and if you're vegan, if you go to Disney World and if you think they don't have any vegan food, you're wrong.
Yep, we found an Instagram with all the vegan spots. We are going back for Christmas.
Wait,
I'm super stoked. And we found out they have vegan beignets, vegan waffles. I'm done. I'm down. I'm good. I don't need to worry anymore. Because Disney's got me covered. Disney cares. Okay, so anyways, so by the time our trip came up in March, I had been pescatarian, I guess, for like a month and a half. And Disney World went well, and I've never looked back. I do not miss the meat products. I've actually never tried meat replacements even while becoming vegan. Slowly I started to cut out some dairy and some cheeses. I freaking loved empanadas, you guys. And I started to notice every time I would eat the empanadas, my stomach would get really bloated. I have acid reflux. I may have talked about that on here. And every time I would eat sushi or empanadas, I would have acid reflux. And I just wanted to like test out and see what would happen if I stopped eating the empanadas, because I would just get like the tomato basil empanadas. And so I didn't eat them for probably like 5 days. And I went and got the empanadas again, you guys, and I just felt like freaking crap. Same with the sushi. So I tested the empanadas out first, and then so I stopped getting those cheese empanadas altogether. And then maybe like a month and a half down the road, I did the same thing with sushi. And I didn't have sushi for like a few days. I was probably eating sushi at least every other day, sometimes every day. It was bad. And I went almost a week without having any sushi, and then I had the sushi again, and the shrimp, it just felt, I don't know, it felt fake, you guys, it felt rubbery. I don't know, it was just weird. And it was kind of sad because I love sushi, but it made me feel sick again. And it was at that point, after slowly eliminating a bunch of stuff, that I decided, okay, it was overnight, but not really, because I've been like working my way up towards becoming vegan, that I wasn't gonna have any more animal products. I wouldn't say that it was that overwhelming for me to become vegan. I had slowly been making more plant-based recipes, and I realized, okay, what can I eat that doesn't require the killing of any animals to eat my food? And you know, you can still have pastas, you can have cereals, you can have guacamole, you can go to Chipotle and you can get a bowl without sour cream, without any meat. It's still super, super bomb. And I made a list of all kinds of things I could still enjoy, and it made me stress out a lot, because I think what happens with anything, with any kind of new diet you're taking on, you think about all the things that you can't have instead of thinking about all the positives. And I've said this a million times about leading like a healthier lifestyle, or thinking about all the things that you can still enjoy. There's tons of treats, you guys, that are vegan, and I've shared them on my Instagram, and there's tons of meals that are vegan that we already love. You know, you can get, I don't know, that's for another video. So once I found a few basic recipes, this was before I even looked at any books. I just thought of some things that I could make at home that I would enjoy, and I started to do that. And then I bought a couple books. I can even share a video on the books that I bought and what specifically I took from them. I also listen to a lot of like health podcasts. If you are gonna become vegan, you guys just be slow about it, take it slow. Don't stress yourself out. Don't think that when you become vegan, all you can have is salads and bananas. You know, kale is awesome for you, bananas are awesome for you, but there's so many other options that you can have. Just get on Pinterest, there's tons of vegan food. Don't just try to live off of fruit and salad, because you're gonna be really hungry, and you might even be hungry when you start to become vegan, because your body it doesn't know how to be satiated off of the whole foods maybe right away if you're used to like a lot of processed stuff. But that's what I'm saying, slowly wean yourself off of processed stuff, just like you would slowly wean yourself off of, you know, sodas and everything like that. Look at my old videos, see some tips that I've given. It's the same way about going into veganism. I feel good vegan, you guys. I should say I feel incredible. I really do. And I feel empowered with the choices that I'm making when I'm eating. I'm not harming any animals. I'm eating delicious food. It takes way, way less time to make my meals. My taste buds have evolved into liking different things. It's fun to explore new foods, you know. Yes, I have to pay more attention to labels, but I've already been doing that over the years as I change my diet, as you guys have seen. But I know I'm eating like healthier foods for the most part. I'm just totally like immersed in this whole plant-based lifestyle. It is tricky at first, you guys, but there's tons of like really, really good informative information out there. I immerse myself in people that are trying to live the same lifestyle as me, and I'm still learning a lot. So, you know, I don't know, that's it, I guess. I don't know, it's all I have to say. This video is becoming longer. I can see the little time ticking, because it is a lot. It's a lot of information to become vegan yourself and then try to spread that information on to others, because I don't know what you're motivated by. So that's why I want to do completely separate videos for all the 3 main reasons that people become vegan, and just share my opinion on each of those. And I don't know, I guess that's it. At least the video's done. This is a starting point. I'm gonna get back to sharing my recipes. I'm not gonna feel as overwhelmed. I felt really overwhelmed on social media, even my fitness account. I took a break from that, and even from the gym, to really focus on like becoming vegan, so I can also talk about that in the future. I don't know what I'm gonna share next. I have no idea. I hope that you guys get something from this video and continue to learn a little bit more from my other videos that I'm gonna make on this topic. So please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I think that's how I ended it back in the Disney. It's only like 4 or 5
See you later,
months.
lovers.
But anyways, that's it. I'm gonna go on a walk now. It's a beautiful day. We've been having some beautiful weather here in Texas, and I'm gonna go enjoy it. So thanks for watching, guys. I miss you all. Love you all.
Bye.